How's it going? It's PM Vapes, and we're going to take a look at the Efest LUC V4 LCD Universal Charger. Now, I generally wouldn't go over the packaging of it just because it's just a box, but there is a complaint I have with it and an issue I have with what's on the box, or rather what's not on the box. So, we're going to take a look at the side. Obviously, there's nothing on the top other than just the brand and model. We look on the side and it tells us what kind of batteries we can charge. Now, this is a variable amperage charger. It can go from 0.5, 1, and 2 amp charging. Your standard 3.6, 3.7 volt batteries. The one thing I would like to see is put the different amps that I can charge it at on the side of this box. I mean, obviously you put all this on there. It'd be nice to have. This side just your UPC and stuff, and then this side apply to, and it gives you a list of devices. Now, what this refers to is there's a USB output on it, so I can put a couple batteries in it, and I can charge USB devices by plugging in their little cord into the charger, using it to, obviously charge up my devices. I don't believe it actually functions with it plugged into the wall, so it doesn't really actually act like a pass-through. It'll just kind of drain from the batteries that you put in there, which can be a good thing if there's a power outage and you have a bunch of 18650s, a bunch of 26650s that you have charged up for your vaping. Having a charged up phone is probably going to be a little bit more important in that case. Maybe, I don't know. But it would be nice to put on here. We know it's going to be USB, but you could just put 5 volts and the 1 amp that it's rated at. So, on the back, they did do a nice packaging on the back. Has a little picture of the device, the different things. Oh, look at that. USB for output. So I guess it only actually uses one of the batteries for the output. Didn't know that. You have your DC input, 12 volts, and it also comes with a car charger, in case you're wondering, or a car adapter, and then USB port for your output. So I'm going to take a look at the manual real quick. Gives you another little diagram. This one's in color. Open this up. I'm going to kind of hold this to where you can take a second, you can pause it and read, each section of the manual. But in here it does go on to tell you that, what your charge outputs are, and, different things on how to use it. And then we look at the back, and gives us a little bit more information. Basically tells you about the different charge rates. So I'll go ahead and let you take a little second to read that. Like I said, you can pause the video to be able to read that. And it does have, it won't charge if you put it in backwards or it's not making a good connection. And then a little bit more of your technical data. And then obviously it comes with a little warranty card thing. And as I said before, it does come with a little 12 volt vehicle adapter. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go grab the charger and go ahead and show you what that looks like. And we are back and have the charger now. So it does use a wall wart that you have to stick on the wall. I actually would prefer if this was more like my IntelliCharger i2, which I've done a video on, and there will be a link in the description if you want to go look at that. I really like that charger as well. I ended up selling it to a friend of mine who got into mechanical mods, so he needed a charger, and I wanted to upgrade to this. So, kind of worked out for both. A couple things. You can charge the 26650s, but they'll only fit in these 2 slots. But while you do have one in there, you can fit a 18 series battery in the side portion of it. And obviously, like it says, and I don't have any of the smaller 16340 it says on there. I also can't open my battery case, but I have a couple 18350s and an 18500 just to show you that 18350, 18500, 26650 and 18650 all in there. So we're going to pull all these out. I'll go ahead and plug this charger in. Let you see what it looks like. So as you can see, it lights up and it shows you what your charging amp is and shows you indicators for each slot. Now, if you press this button right here, it'll cycle between the different modes. At 0.5 and at 1 amp, you can use all 4 of your charging slots. When you go to 2 amp, you can only use these 2 charge slots, which I usually just keep it on the 0.5. But if I take this 26650, stick it in there, as you'll see, it'll indicate, and it'll also say that it's charged. We'll go ahead and stick another battery in here so we can show what it looks like when it's charging. And as you can see, it tells you your voltage as it's charging, and there's little arrows that show you that it's charging, whereas on this 26650 the arrows aren't moving and there's no activity. So you know at that point, go ahead and remove this one and it's charged. So I like the charger. I like the way that it indicates to you your sorry, you're getting kind of blocked out there, but it shows you what the status is, which I prefer that over the way the IntelliCharger i2 works, because this one kind of lets you know a little bit more what's going on, whereas IntelliChargers uses the 3 little LEDs, and when they're no longer blinking, your battery's charged. This one shows you what voltage you're at, has the various charge rates, which, like I said, I like to charge my batteries on the 0.5 mode, but if you're in a hurry and you needed some batteries, you know, for the night or something, you know, you can go and kick it up to the higher amp. I'm not in a rush. I have enough batteries that I don't need to charge it at a quicker rate, so I just charge it at the 0.5 or 1 amp. That's about it. I picked this up. It was about 30 bucks. They have a 2-slot one, but everywhere I've looked at them, it's only $5 more to go with the 4-slot one. Personally, I'd go with the 4-slot one like I did. It's a great charger. Any questions, comments, anything, leave them in the comments section. And thank you for watching this video. And if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, all that other good stuff. Have a great one, and vape on.